Can we please talk about what just...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I...
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like...
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Without further ado, adieu. Can we please talk about what just...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I...
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like...
Understood? I'll leave you to it.
They're building enormous drills.
Without further
We
ado...
found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are
Can
correct.
we please talk about what
Other
just...
That
than
wasn't so
Rookwood
bad,
Castle,
was it?
however,
It was.
I do not
It
know
really
where
was.
else he plans
I'm
to
afraid
search.
Thank you,
I've been
Amit.
wondering
I
about
couldn't have
something
done
else
it
you
without
said.
you before we entered the mine. Now,
Yes?
if you don't
If you
mind,
share
Ranrock's views,
Understood?
then why are you
I'll
poking
leave you
me?
to it.
They're
I
building
expected... So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest watch for my owl.
Revelio.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Young friend.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Imperial! Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Accio! Revelio. Arresto momentum. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. Not sure. Accio. Revelio. Arresto momentum. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. Not sure. Accio. Rebellion. Arresto momentum. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun starts. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
양조열. 양조열.
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you. What are you looking for exactly?
지구 오스관 주라봐. 날.
Thank you for passing through.
생기 빠지고 두둥.
Revelio.
I thought
Revelio.
Royale might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I've been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominous and the Catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Brookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Revelio! There they are up ahead. Revelio!
No witch or wizard will be spared.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me. Hello? I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I? Nothing over here.
Revelio! Imperium!
Well saved.
Bombard! Arresto Momentum!
Give us!
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
Imperium!
At your service. Destroy.
Expelliarmus!
Right.
Arresto Momentum! Crucible! Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Expelliarmus! Revelio!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.